So anyway, the final question for you, Mr. Ian Campbell, is orchestration.
I think orchestration is really important. I think being able to imagine different instruments um, in your mind is really important. I was really lucky. I was an organist at a church for 10 years. Um, and so getting to play the organ is kind of like getting to play an orchestra um, at your fingertips. And my organ teacher said, I'm not really going to teach you about registration because you've studied orchestration, you're a composer. Take these things, mix them, and see what you get. And that was really great advice. And then from there, I just played with it. And sometimes most of the time, things worked out pretty well. Sometimes they didn't. Um, I think um, Joseph talks about sort of the magic of music and um, how you can give people goosebumps. And I think there's so much we can give people goosebumps through different orchestrations. You can take something very plain um, and orchestrate it with strings and an oboe um, and a little bit of keyboard music underneath, and then um, becomes really musically powerful. Um, so I think there's a lot of importance in um, uh, orchestration. I think the best way to study it um, is kind of my organ teacher's approach. Um, uh, I think if you're around a college um, and they have tech courses, so courses for music teachers to be able to teach instruments that aren't their instrument. So they've got a string tech where you're going to learn violin, cello, viola, bass. And if you've got a brass tech where you're going to learn trumpet and trombone and French horn, um, I think those are the best courses to take to learn orchestration because you're going to be learning how to play each different instrument. You're going to be learning how to play sort of what works on different instruments. You're not going to become particularly good at any of those instruments, but it's going to give you a taste of what it's like to play that. Um, you can grab an orchestration book, but I think actually um, I'm probably sounding like a broken record, but I want people to make music, and I want people to make sound, and I want people to feel what the difference between pulling a bow and blowing into a trumpet uh, feels like before they compose music for those things. Um, so yeah, that would be that's my 2 cents on orchestration.